Family. Come on in, come on in, come on in. My people, what's good with it, man? We back with another way, man. And we all see what's going on in the A, man. We all seen Gunna get up there and yes, ma'am, and admit YSL is a gang. All right, that's what we seen. Now we got these thug interrogations coming out with Thug saying this, Thug saying that, and everybody trying to say either Thug told to get out of YSL, which we need paperwork for that, or he told on Roscoe, because that's what this whole um investigation, I mean this interrogation was about, Roscoe. So okay, we got Peewee Roscoe talking to academics, breaking it down, bro. Feel me? This is not my opinion. This Roscoe talking, bro. And either you could take his word for it or you cannot, bro. But let's get into this.
Ask one question first because I've seen people say stuff. You're not brainwashed or nothing, right? Because that's what they're trying to say. You're brainwashed.
Wow. What the fuck? Brainwash, what the hell that is? Like, if you know me, like, shit, you know, like, what way to say it, the honest way, like, shit, I'm solid. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't no dirt, ain't no stain on my name. Like, you know, when we talk about the streets, shit, I'm Jay-Z in the street, shit. Been through it, like, every aspect of it, you feel what
That boy said, I'm Jay-Z in the streets.
I'm saying? And with the society of today or what we living in, I just feel like, you know, this era is raised through the internet. It's like not morals and codes. It's not that it ain't that. It's just the people of the voice and the people of power haven't coached, better yet applied that. You understand? So like brainwash, like if a judge couldn't brainwash me or my lawyer couldn't brainwash me because before anything, I'm a man before I'm anything. I can't be bought or sold. I stand for something. I can't fall for anything.
He said, I'm a man first. I can't be bought or sold. So he basically saying all this shit I'm saying ain't got nothing to do with Thug. Thug ain't paid me to say none of this.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker know Peewee, Roscoe. Yeah, that's me. You feel what I'm saying? The authentic. You feel me? Like, that's the crazy thing. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't never heard from me. The world been waiting to hear from me for how long? Like, you feel what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Oh, okay.
Shit, I feel like during the trial they claimed they couldn't find you or some shit. They were like, yo, we don't know where you at.
And my thing is, out of everybody on the internet, why the fuck y'all keep going to academics? I understand academics is a big platform, but damn.
That just show you where I'm at mentally. You feel what I'm saying? I'm ahead of the curve. So like, you gotta think, if I'm locked up, ain't nothing that you talking about today that's surprising to me because I knew first. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like, so that's why I say the society that we living in, because even when niggas get on blogs, say for instance I go live, the blogs grab it, they can spend money. This the only misinterpreted. You feel what I'm saying? Or miscommunicated, the most important part. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, so I want to give you the floor to kind of explain some of this stuff, but the big thing that everybody is talking about, they're like, did Young Thug tell? Here's the interesting part. The person, if he did tell, he would tell on, is you. So we have you on the phone. Could you explain? And by the way, so there's an interrogation footage of Young Thug where he was speaking to some detectives, and your name gets brought up. Some people felt like he said entirely too much. Um, you did do some time for that particular incident. It was the Lil Wayne bus shooting stuff.
I feel like we all feel like Thug said too much, bro. Because they were like, you know what I'm saying? We want to talk to you. You don't got to talk to us. Thug like, nah, I'll talk to you. If they told you you don't got to talk, why the fuck you even go in there and talk? But on the other side, because this from our angles, it's not fucking illegal to be interrogated, gang. As long as you don't say no shit in there that you ain't supposed to be saying, that's not illegal.
You got 10 years. People are looking at it and be like, that's telling. I need you to break down whatever you think about it because this obviously has to do with you.
All right, first and foremost, if I go to prison, I'm charged for aggravated assault, multiple counts, etc. I go to jail. They say that someone paid me to carry out a hit. So if someone paid me and I'm the one that's incarcerated and the person that haven't paid me is incarcerated, the only way they can become incarcerated if I point at them or I interject, like, I gotta communicate. I gotta point the finger. I'm the only one arrested, so I go to jail. I'm the only one locked up. I did the crime, I did the time, boom. Nothing Jeffrey or Brian Stunner, my partner, you feel what I'm saying? Jeff, my partner, there's no way that they can be pulled in. You feel what I'm saying? I gotta pull them in. No way. So when we go to court, okay, this case, this situation pop up, it rekindled. So I got out 2015. I go to prison for the tour bus shooting. I go to prison. I had 20 do 10. The judge violated Uniform Superior Court rule. I turned down 2 favorable pleas, first and foremost. I was never taking no plea. I'm going to trial. Boom. I'm a nigga from the streets. This is my first time catching a case. I always caught charges. A case and a charge is 2 different things. So boom, when they get me the first time, 2015, I do everything right. I turn myself in. I don't go on the run. When I have knowledge that I have a warrant from a crime that transpired in April, they locked me up in April, June, July. It happened in April, they locked me up in June. Some shit like that. But it was 2-3 months later, long story short. Boom, I go to jail. Turn down 2 pleas. They offered me, I think it was an 18 do 10 and a straight 10. The judge said, hey, Mr. Winfrey, you can stand right there or you can sit right here. She said, you might don't want to go. She said, you might win the battle, but you won't win the war. If you think you're so smart and got it all figured out, she said, I got a reputation. You got a reputation. She said, you sitting in the jail listening to everybody shoot their mouths off about this and that. And she said, if you want to come back from the place that you're going to, Cobb County Jail.
God damn, Act, get it together. Stop all this fucking moving.
I advise you to not go to trial. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So in the court terminology, listen, all this public record, you can go, like, it's all, one thing about anything that I'm telling you, or any so-called, like.
The judge told you might not want to take that to trial?
Just like the rap, because I'm a real street nigga. Like, I made a transition from being a gangster. I'm not the person that I used to be yesterday. Because the old me, we wouldn't even be on the phone. You feel what I'm saying? Like, niggas don't know of me. Like, niggas know me. You feel what I'm saying? These guys that we speaking of, Rattler, whatever they want to call them, you feel what I'm saying? Like, anything, anything that we saying is public information, my bro.
From my understanding, I don't think Rallo snitched neither. Okay, technically, he did try to tell on some people. But it was some people that he was paying to take the charges. Like, the people that Rollo tried to pay came from a third world country. Rollo was going to give them $400,000. They was going to take that $400,000, send it back to their homeland, and they were going to turn their people up. Some people in them little bitty countries like that, bro, they'll take 10, 11, 12, 20 years to make sure, you feel me, to change their people lives. That's what Rollo playing. Rollo took that shit to the feds and say, look, these my plugs right here, the random people. The feds said, boy, these ain't your damn plug, boy. Take your ass back to your cell. That's from my understanding, but I could understand it wrong.
So I can't sit up here and psych you or the world out. That's the cheat code. You can't do that. The burden of proof of factuality in black and white. So the judge coerced me. In the street terminology, we call that threat. So boom, you got 30 days in Georgia to file a plea, to file what we call a plea withdrawal, or like, you got 30 days to appeal. Whenever you get sentenced in Georgia, just like we just went through, you got 30 days to appeal. If you don't appeal in 30 days, it's called an out-of-time appeal. But I appealed in 30 days. I got 2 lawyers. 2 good lawyers, they were 2 different law firms, came out. They working with the Justice Department back to the format. Peewee name been in the streets like the yellow lines in the middle of the road way before a nigga seen my face. It wasn't nobody coming to Atlanta that didn't know me or have respect for me or didn't check in with me. I just always, like, you know, as a gangster, you either play the game or take it, or you play the game or honor. I was a nigga from the hood. When we hustled and we had a chance to get with the money, I was taught to protect the money, not neglect the money. Like, we hustled all our lives for this. So it come down to this same shit. Boom. I go down. You got 30 days. I come back. I fired the lawyer Lawrence Zimmer, Manuel Rohr. I feel like they sold me out. When I turn myself in, I say I'm going to trial. Ain't no plea for no innocent man. So boom, when I get ready, that's when the judge came with all that. So if I'm going to court for a motion hearing to suppress. So this what they had about the ball. There's a motion hearing to.
And act petty as fuck, bro. Peewee Roscoe sit here and talk about how he got locked up for shooting up Wayne bus, and then this nigga put Wayne alleged bus shooter go full snitch. Like, act don't give no fuck about these people, bro.
Suppress. So if they don't grant the motion, now the ball is in their favor when I do go to trial. So the lawyers spin me like, hey, if you don't take this deal and you go to trial, I got 28 charges. I'm the first one in Atlanta charged with a terroristic act, not terroristic threat, just like the Oklahoma bomber. So that automatic, where they try to bring the antennas in and everything go from the regular to
Why
boom.
did they hit you with a domestic terrorism? That was a wild charge.
Boom, they say I'm a threat to what we call the public and the government because I'm so-called, what we say, a street dude or whatever you want to call it, if they just feel like you have power. So I just feel like that's the way the Tigers out as a nigga, just like with the Rico.
That's the way how they fucking do what?
And everything go from the regular to
Why
boom.
did they hit you with a domestic terrorism?
And everything go from you have power. So I just feel like that's the way the Tigers out as a nigga.
That's the way they tagonize a nigga. Hey man, he a street nigga for sure. He don't know words.
Just like with the Rico. But if you don't know, you don't know. So boom, I fire him out. Lawyer Steve tilt like a father to me. So he's well in line when it comes to the law. So boom. He tell me when I first go down, I don't need to take no lawyer for anybody. A nigga tell you I always walk my own walk. I'm the leader. I lead the way. You feel what I'm saying? Just so I'm a great one. So boom, I have my own lawyer. So when everything went wrong, I wasn't mad because it was based off my decision. So nothing went wrong far as breaking the code of what we honor, where we from, what we call the streets. If you're a taxpaying citizen and you see somebody blow AK head off, you got a right to do that, sir. I'm not expecting that at you. But if we played in the sandbox and I put a battery in your back and you do what the Woodies and the Mundos, all these guys done, I can't respect you. I can't accept. I can't even fuck with you.
Do you think they're snitches?
Absolutely. The reason they are snitches.
You think Mondo and Woody took the stand, I guess.
Well, Mondo is a thief. He stole some shoes. He used to be around. That's why he got. If a nigga steal, how the fuck you gonna trust him? If he would have went through what we went through, what the fuck you think he would have did? You feel what I'm saying? We went through what we went through. We ain't doing community service because we want to. We doing it. We can make.
You can't call somebody a rat because you feel like they will rat, bro. But I feel what you saying though. If I feel like you gonna rat, then in my mind you is a rat. But we can't just be giving people jackets and they ain't never did it though.
If a motherfucker do wrong, we can make them do right. So this just the reality. Niggas overly rich, but what has been done, you can't take that away. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's what we got to put on the record.
Hey, now, and I'm giving you the biggest warning in life because I'm not trying to Vlad TV you. Okay? So
you can't Vlad TV me.
No. So please answer with care. But I have to ask it since we have you on here. The prosecutors were trying to say that you allegedly did that the bus shooting whatever for Thug and Birdman. Was that anywhere true?
I'm doing it now.
I went to jail.
Yeah.
I did what I did.
Okay.
So the public, back to social media and the public, they implemented that it was a rap beef and it was this and all that. No one never said it was that. That's what the public did.
He asked him about Thug. He said, look, that's what the public said. Then nobody tell me to do nothing. I just went blew at the bus on my own. Everybody else created the narrative of they was beefing, we was beefing, and all that other stuff. And that's what I be telling y'all. You can't believe everything you hear on the internet, bro. I'm telling you, some people will take stories and run with them, and now the whole world, that's the law. A lie can be the truth depending on who telling it and who the fuck listening.
Off perception. Nobody never got on no record. It was never none of that. The thing that we seen on record, the nigga say, this the nigga that I want to be like. This my hero. Now, what we welcome with open arms, you know, in this rap game, you can be Jay-Z. If I'm coming up the ledge, you feel what I'm saying? Everybody asshole get tight. You feel what I'm saying? I was Tip Hype Man. I'm not new to this business. You feel what I'm saying? I'm the first nigga in Atlanta before social media had a household name. You can go back to them same videos and you'll see me as a kid. So they ain't.
Hey man, if you from the A and you know you're a little older or not, if you just from the A and you be in the streets and you know like, can y'all vouch for him? Was he T.I. hype man? Has he been? Is he a prominent figure in the A? Like, has he always had a name in the streets?
Like we hypothetically speaking, everything I'm speaking of is a burden of proof of factuality, not no coincidence, not me sitting up here dressing up, playing no bloggers, paying no PR, and having a platform, and just because you have the platform and the assets, hey, we're gonna hit the gas. Nah, man, if you did what you did, accept it and live with it. That's why I can respect 6ix9ine. He did what he did. He ain't trying to infiltrate to be nothing that he ain't. If you a fuck nigga, just be a fuck nigga. If Charleston White tell you what he gonna do, so I'm not expecting him to do no real nigga shit. So that's what's gangster. Being you, not being nothing you ain't.
Well, okay, and I'm glad you brought that up because I feel like the demeanor now is people are trying to say, "Hey, 6ix9ine, Gunna, and Young Thug, they're the same people. They all talk."
No, in my category and just in real life, Thug ain't never told on nobody because if he told, I'm gonna be the one upset. I can't be bought or sold. So if I'm gonna tell you what snitching is, we're gonna break this down as a street nigga.
There you go. Out the horse's mouth, he just said, Thug ain't never told on nobody. He sure didn't tell on me.
This is the code. I was born in the 90s, so I'm raised by the 80s and the 70s. So this was no cell phone tower around. It wasn't no pinging. It was what you call an alibi, right? Mm-hmm. And so if the police get me right now and say where I'm coming from, I have a right to tell them where the fuck I'm coming from. Long as I'm not implementing you out of a lineup to nothing criminal or illegal.
The same thing I was saying. It's not illegal to be interrogated. You just depend on what the fuck you say.
That is snitching. You understand me? Getting on the stand, giving up a statement, that is snitching. Me in the interrogation room, that's not snitching. That's a conversation. You say something wrong in that interrogation room, boom. And it implemented me to incarceration, boom. And then another thing, when they were talking to Thug, I was already locked up. I was incarcerated already. They asked him about me.
Well,
another thing, man. Thug didn't bring Roscoe name up. The police brought Roscoe name up. Everybody keeps saying Thug wasn't in the interrogation room, snitched on Roscoe, said he did the shooting. No, that's not what happened. The police brought him in there and asked him about Peewee Roscoe and asked him, did he do it? That's when he said, they say Thug did it. I mean, they say Roscoe did it. I don't know, because Roscoe, I know, is scrub. You feel me? Y'all got to understand the context, bro. You got to go watch the whole 2 hours if you really want the context, bro. I've been trying to tell people Thug didn't bring Roscoe up. The police did.
Well, so let me ask you this question. Well, this might be a...
I was locked up.
Did you used to sell weed to
Hell no, a nigga know we ain't never hustled a day in our life.
I was selling the Reggie down there, man. That's what they were saying.
Listen, a nigga.
I went on Atlantaology.
Listen, man, already. You can't even go listen, Pete. They'll tell you.
So Thug in there said, nah, man, he used to sell Wayne weed. Roscoe said, I never even sold the nigga weed. That's another point y'all bring up saying you snitching on him about selling weed. He said I didn't sell weed. So pretty much Roscoe saying Thug ain't done nothing, all that shit. He said he was in there trying to spin him. That's Roscoe words, man, not mine.
Yeah, I am Atlanta. The time he got away when I was incarcerated, man, from the lingo to everything. So they can't tell you something that I got the blueprint to and I'm in tune. Hey, man, I ain't never sold nothing but game. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like.
Hey, so help, and I don't know if you've ever seen or heard this audio. What did you think when you heard Thug talking to the detectives? They're mentioning you, and Thug kind of says, "Man, yo," he says Roscoe was scrub. Like he's like, "Man, Roscoe ain't what." What did you think?
I'm gonna give you this to our God and the truth.
Okay.
Of me being a street nigga and where I come from. I I said, I thank God because guess what? He at the top of his game. He at the top of the world. So they ain't even got him down there about that. They asked him about me. And for him to say he's not that type of person, do you think he'll kill somebody? Hell no. He did everything right. Now, if he said, hell yeah, or implemented Roscoe, or put me in jail, oh man, we wouldn't even have any conversation. You feel what I'm saying? Shit, no sir. You feel me?
So when you heard that audio, you were like you were more proud to be like, okay, all right, that's my partner. At least he's saying, oh, whatever y'all think he did, you don't care what he said. He could have been like, yo, Roscoe's stupid as hell. He couldn't even think of using a gun.
If they come get me and say AK killed somebody, no, I don't know nothing about no murder. That's not my business to speak on. If we live in a code, if you say anything, I would get on the stand and lie for my partner. Right now, if they locked you up for murder, hey man, AK was with me at 9:30. I don't want to see my worst enemy in jail. Yeah, but snitching is me getting caught for a legal act, criminal act, and bargaining for my freedom. You follow what I'm saying? I'm already in jail.
Locked up, bargain for your freedom.
By the way, I agree with that, but I feel like they've changed the definition so much where they're like, well,
You can't change the definition of snitching. It's already embedded in the streets. Streets got code, rules, and laws. People just don't follow them. That's how that is, bro. Rules, code, and laws. There's some laws that cannot be changed, cannot be switched. People just don't go by them. That's all that is.
even if you're not,
You can't change no definition because you got to think the laws are already made. Rules are broken, laws are followed. So you got to think the code of the streets.
I mean, laws not followed. Rules broken, laws get not followed, if that's what you want to say.
This shit go on. The game don't change, just the players. So we living in a day society. That's just like we having court right now. That we call having court in the streets. So boom, we having court. Hey, I'm the judge, you the district attorney. Hey, my man, you went to school for some academically educated. You feel what I'm saying? Got the game at the street partially. Hey, my man, all these people we talking about fell off the, they fell out what we call, they jumped off the porch. I fell out the stroller. So it's a big difference. It's a big difference.
You jumped off the porch. I fell out the stroller. Hey, that's a crazy one. I never heard that.
I'm on the phone, bro. It's a big motherfucking difference. So like these people, like okay, the nigga who like Rat Low, boom, you getting all on social media saying my name.
Wait,
you don't got
what's
more
y'all
money than me.
issue, though? Because he said he didn't really have an issue.
Listen, I'm gonna show you what the issue is. I got the discovery pack. We're gonna throw a paperwork party. If you willing to be live and in tune, you feel what I'm saying? Cause we want to get this message across visually. Fuck all the
I want to be in tune, because here's the thing. Rollo pulled up on me with the biggest folder I've ever seen in history. He said he had every document. He said, Ak, if you find something that says I told, I'll give you whatever. He is sticking to the point that he did not cooperate. So if you're throwing a paperwork, you think he cooperated?
Hold on. Okay, we're going to break it all the way down. We're going to break down A through Z, not just ABC. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now you got the raw, uncut source. Yeah, Peewee Roscoe ain't in no paperwork. And my name ain't on no dotted line. You understand me? You can't AI that. Yeah, you want to play the game. So, boom. Brian Steele was his lawyer, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, boom. Brian Steele, Jeffrey lawyer, right?
Yeah, but he can't tell his business, though.
Hold on, my
Attorney-client
man.
privilege.
All right, whatever the situation is, we having court in the street. I'm the judge. So I'm telling you what the fuck going on, not hypothetically, not on the outside looking in. You hearing from a source like a local porch, brother. Get in the car and let's ride. Okay. Hey, my man, both of y'all got the same.
That nigga talk like he a pimp or used to be.
Lawyer. The FBI's coming to town. All the crime rate of Atlanta going down. These folks grab you, whatever business you got going on. Same way, Shannon, what's his name? Demetrius Garlington, Lil Woody, and DK. When I went to jail, how you think I went to jail? They caught them with guns and they volunteered on a high profile case. That shit was 3 months later. If the police knew something, they would have came and got me then. So boom, paperwork on that. So boom, this boy Ratlow, he invited folks, oh, I know about this. I know about that. He broke down everything from them on the outside looking in. He gave them what they needed, my man. When it was time to dance, it was too late. The puzzle already done fell apart. But you don't have no business talking to them people, period. You understand? You supposed to be a street nigga. You're a hustler. You're a dealer. So-called. Then hold up.
Now you can't say you ain't supposed to be talking to these people, period. But you say it's okay for Thug to talk to the police, as long as he don't say nothing weird. Now you gotta keep it straight and narrow, bro. You can't no picking sides and no being biased, bro. Everybody gotta get called by the same rules, the same laws, bro.
This not even your business. That's what's so crazy. That's why he's shunned. Man, you're a straight racist nigga down there right now in Atlanta named Freckleface. He awaiting trial, waiting for this boy to get on the stand. Hold on, let me just read something to you. That's why I said we're gonna get it on.
Dang, Rollo got somebody named Freckleface waiting to go to trial. Freckleface saying Rollo snitched on him. We need that paperwork, people.
Okay, defendant Manu Jones. You know, I got the paperwork. It's way back then when he told
Well,
on
you
the
got the
dead man.
paperwork on Rollo?
Wait, yeah, where he told on the dead man. Yes, sir. And he got a nigga.
Having somebody, you know what I'm saying, waiting to go to trial because you might snitch on them, that's different. Telling on dead people, that's not snitching to me, bro. I'm never like if me and my homie go on a drill. You feel me? Me and my homie go on a drill. We both banging it out. You feel me? I get two of them, they get me. My homie get bammed up. You better tell him I did it. Fuck you mean? I'm dead, gang. You better tell him I did it. Man, telling on dead people is not snitching, bro.
Got that way.
Look, if it's gonna get the crime off you, my boy, and I'm not here, I did it. The fuck?
Trial right now named Freckleface. We from Atlanta. They know what's happening. We're gonna see if he gonna get on the stand on him. Yeah, you go get a nigga, just like the niggas in the background of Instagram. You got some crackhead niggas around you. A nigga know in Atlanta, I respect the Muslim community and all that, but as a gang member, that's your way out. Yeah, I was Peewee Roscoe when I came in. I was Peewee Roscoe when I went out. You say you want to fight, meet me at the park. I ain't got no sex offender name. I can be around kids. See what I'm saying? I don't play.
He says if you feel whatever, like he wants to have a physical, mutual
Hey man, that's how we gonna get it to today, man. It's more. It's more, man. If y'all really want me to keep going, drop in the comments, man. We'll drop part 2. I'll react to this whole motherfucking video if that's what y'all want, man. But I just played this to let y'all hear Peewee Roscoe side of it. He said Thug didn't snitch, Thug didn't do nothing wrong. But y'all let me know. Y'all think he just taking up for Thug? Y'all think he need money for Thug? Do y'all think Thug a rat? Drop all that in the comments, man. Until next time, till next review. Peace.